Broadcast, broadcast. Broadcast. Bang! I want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Thursday. Turn this down. July the 12th, 2012, 4 p.m. freaking Eastern. What a day. What a day. Look at that S&P chart. You're looking at the hourly candle. Drilled them. As we saw negative news really across the board. And I encourage you all, of you listeners, and I'm surprised no one shared it, liked it. The trifecta, baby. Australian unemployment, a freaking disaster, down 27,000. The revision went from 36,000, I think, on the upside to only 27 on the upside. So net, they produced no jobs in the last 2 months. Good job, Australia. Oh, baby. Australian dollar leading the decline across the board. Aussie yen, tremendous. Even pound Aussie, Betty good. Australia getting whacked across the board. But again, we saw the S&Ps fall off as well as Japan not doing anything. I just want to know why dollar yen exploded. I mean, what a joke. Beyond me. Of course, they had to stop out the average retail trader. 80-10 was mine. Just a joke. No stimulus, and dollar yen tanks. Remember, that's good for the country when there's no stimulus. So we saw the yens coming in nicely across the board. Cable, sterling yen. But again, the U.S. stock market, they can't keep it down. Just can't get this market down. The VIX continues to not get over 20. No panic. So while, again, I think we go lower and I think we head way down, I got to tell you, tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow, the floodgates could come open. 2 days in a row, they keep bringing this stupid market back. Look at this. 2 days in a row. One. Oh, here. Two. PPT, plunge protection team at work. But again, a lot of these charts will go to the daily. Do not look very good. S&P, as we said, had to get over that spot. Never did. Never took out previous day high. And when you had the 1-2 punch of Australia, Japan. Hey, listen, the fact that central bankers think that they don't need to do stimulus is actually a good thing. Japan doing more business with Korea and China in decades. So again, we take a look at this daily chart. It does not look very good. Unless you get over 1345. You got a big time channel line here as well on the hourly, as you saw. We're going lower. Now, I'm not saying you might get a situation where certain things could reverse this market early. JP Morgan. Hearing rumors, $4 billion under. That comes in and they have good earnings. This S&P is going to reverse and explode. So we could be at 1320 on a weak China GDP. I could talk about the numbers that came out today. The unemployment claims, you want to really talk about that? Give me a freaking break. July 4th. Hello. They're trying to make this out to be a big deal, but you factor in that day and we're right back up to 375. So next week's number should be very interesting. Dollar index broke out. I'm going to come back in on, once again, the grind. Oh, baby. But it still looks good. Daily chart. Still new closing high, as much as we came in. Now, again, if we reverse here, and the euro certainly came back nicely, closing above 122. Spain apparently needing less money than people think, so they say. You can make a case that's a good thing. And believe me, if there was one currency I guess I would buy, it would be the euro, let's say, against the Australian. Euro sterling reversed nicely to the upside. Trying to break out. Cable, the one coming in. Euro sterling looks like it wants to have a little pop. Remember, July 19th, the next big day, I believe that's when the German Supreme Court, whatever they call themselves, are going to rule on the bailout. Big. Nice reversal in Euro Aussie. Again, more due to the Australian dollar, but still Euro sterling having something to do with that. Pound Aussie also. Everything Australia looks terrible, and again, going into China GDP, absolutely short. Hell yeah. Look how gorgeous this chart is. S&P, if this China GDP comes in 7%. 7%. I know I'm making a big deal of it, and there's other numbers. Big time. Out of China. Industrial production. Very curious to see that. You got an Italian 10-year bond auction. Let me tell you, that does well. S&Ps are down. You'll get a euro that's going to rally. So Euro Aussie, right? Euro Kiwi. Not that one. Forget that one. Euro Kiwi. These things could rally, especially if the futures are down, bad numbers, and then the J.P. Morgan, Jamie Dimon, swooping in to save the day. Oh, baby. I could see it. I could absolutely see it, especially if you get that Italian bond auction. That's good. And remember, producer prices collapsing is a good thing for those that want QE, because one of the primary functions the central bank is be concerned about deflation. If anything, burn your ass off has been more concerned about deflation than inflation. Rightly so. Rightly so. Dollar yen should now reverse again. Less printing of money should be good for their currency. Absolutely. I like the reversal, especially if the futures are down. I think dollar yen will be weak. And you did have, the U.S. 10-year try to make it above 150. You can't even make that. I think this U.S. 10-year is going to 130. Joke. And you know what? Maybe the Japanese economy, tertiary index better, is doing better. Dollar Canada, unbelievable. I'm long. Hell yeah. Screw that. Again, I'm going long dollars, long yen going into the China number, as well as short Australia. So, across the board, I think risk off. S&Ps are going to be weak on that number. And again, and let me tell you, if I'm wrong and it's in line, and industrial production is a little weak and I get a chance to get out, I'm out. I might even get long. But, how many times do you see reversal candle and it just doesn't work? Here. Explode. So, I'm looking to get out of this trade on a bad number. Maybe even hang in. Maybe it goes for the highs. I put nothing past the Looney Tune currency. What a freaking joke. Obviously, I lost money. I'm losing on it. Pound Swiss, I love. Love, 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 love. Look at that chart. Oh, my goodness. Say it isn't so. Gorgeous. It don't get no better than that. Short of 51.20, but really no pain. Nice tight stop in here at 65. Let it come back down to 45.50. I'll take that risk reward. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh, baby. Certainly down to here. 150. This should not be trading here. Top of the channel to you. I mean, everything lining up perfect. Nice head and shoulders, neckline. Holy crap. Love this trade. And cable looks terrible, falling off a cliff. If Euro sterling continues to bounce, 153, here we come. We're not getting over 55. No, I refuse. We're not. Euro, listen, we could certainly bounce up to 22.40, 22.50. I don't think we take out 50. Tomorrow's Friday is a big close, a lot of news. Could the euro make new lows and come back and close strong? Absolutely. I put nothing past. I just think going into J.P. Morgan's numbers, this market's going to be down big. And then maybe we reverse on it. Italian bond auction goes okay, a little better, but J.P. Morgan's going to be the key. Dollar Swiss, once again, grinding higher. Freaking joke. Love this short. Another one. Can make a case for head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, build the right shoulder. Good spot, but again, I'm waiting. Not yet. Probably tomorrow. So this market could definitely rally tomorrow. If it's $4 billion and everything's under control and earnings look great, it's not all just accounting. Oh, baby. And again, this Aussie looks gorgeous. We're closing below this 4-day low. Broke this whole uptrend channel. I think we come into par easy. Easy. And nice head and shoulders also. Left shoulder, head. Hopefully your freebies did well. Hello? I'm amazed. It's like summer trading, I guess. Not everyone's out on the beach. Sometimes you get lucky. And gosh knows I deserve it. Kiwi. Certainly looks like it take out the lows. Couldn't rally, even with the market basically trying to rally. I still think we break easy. Risk off, baby. S&P 1320. Target. Luna Yen came back. Love it. Absolutely. Say hello to 7680. Bye-bye. China GDP. This one. Oh, yeah. Even QEN. Rolling over. Looks gorgeous. Pound Kiwi did make a monster move back down. Not very happy about this, but still love it. Still love it. Aussie Kiwi's the one that's coming in. So, again, inline number. Look at that reversal. Inline number. China GDP. Get the hell out. Too many people, too much market expectations. I'm hearing possible 6% GDP. That comes in S&P's tank 10 handles. Oh, baby. So I'd say it comes in, I'm looking at 7%. That's my prediction. And I think that one of the reasons why you had gold rally was also maybe the Iranian situation. Apparently Iran's accepting gold from for oil. Oh, I forget who. But I think also gold really moving up more because if you get a weak China GDP, that's going to be partly for the case for more printing money. So I think gold really held this channel line well. I think gold's due for a pop. I think we can get up to easily 116.10, 16.15 in that zone. But again, that's only $30-$40. I don't know if that's going to have enough impact on the dollar, but maybe. Maybe. Never know. Crude popping on the Iranian sanctions, but crude still looks flagging. Doesn't look as bullish to me. And that's it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying your summer. Hopefully you had a great day today. You're welcome. Oh, baby. And hopefully we get more follow-through in this Australian dollar. I think that should be the relative strength loser. Big reverse on that Aussie Kiwi. And again, follow me on Facebook, Voice of Forex. Follow me on YouTube, Voice of Forex. And, of course, Twitter. Certainly the euro is oversold and shows some nice strength. I'd rather play the euro more against other currencies. That Euro Canada reversing big, closing at new lows. Could be a nice long, especially if there's risk off. But again, I think if I'm right about this GDP number, commodity currencies should get whacked. Less demand, raw materials, and I think some of these trades should be really good trades going into J.P. Morgan's earnings. And, of course, U.S. PPI, Michigan sentiment could have an impact, but not as much as J.P. Morgan. All right, email me. And, again, remember, this is Thursday's show. And, by the way, triple roll. How about that Kiwi doll last night? Thank you. Oh, baby. And if you want to know more about triple roll, email me, info@globalfxllc.com. I mean, look at what that Kiwi dollar did. It was a great opportunity in Aussie Kiwi to the moon. I mean, these are your movers. Boom. 100 pips in Asia. But I think we should, again, you'll see the Australian dollar get hit hard on a weak GDP, and the reverse if it's good or in line. In line, sigh of relief rally. Absolutely. And gotta have your finger on the trigger. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Solar flare. New solar flare today, and possible. It was pointing right at the Earth. Check it out. Solarweather.com. I posted the link. I shared it on my Facebook. Houston, that sucker takes 3 days to get here. Andrew Spanton. Lots of problems out there. Don't get sucked in, but we could rally on J.P. Morgan, or the opposite. The only voice you'll ever need. That's why you got to follow me on Twitter. Voice of Forex, 2 F's and Ofs. Come on, people. And share my posts, goddammit. Gosh darn it. Have a great weekend.